The NOAA standard is made up of some standards from the RV industry and some building codes from the home building industry. And as things change, the standards change. Wanted to spend a few minutes today talking about some improvements that we're making to the NOAA standard. So when you buy a vehicle from the dealership, you're going to get a owner's manual or dealer's manual that tells you how to change a tire or how to replace a fuse in your car. Well, the same thing happens with a tiny house. The manufacturer of the tiny house will provide an owner's manual telling you different things that have to happen along the way, such as warning situations, danger areas, and how to operate different things like slide outs or ship's ladders or ladders. We have put together a template for an owner's manual that the builders can basically plug and play, input the information about their specific tiny house, and voila, you have the owner's manual that you can put out along with the tiny house. So that's something that we're moving into now. Look for that. I'm going to spend a little bit of time on one Friday just doing the owner's manual. But for right now, we just wanted to mention that that is something that's coming up the pike. Also, I want to talk a little bit about warning labels. They are a requirement in the RV world. If you own a house, you obviously know where the egress window is in your bedroom to get out. However, if you're renting your tiny house on Airbnb, or if you're just not familiar with certain things in the tiny house, these warning labels are very helpful. They can tell you what type of potable water connection needs to be made on the home. It also can tell you the type of electric connection, whether it's a 30 amp or a 50 amp connection. Also, any warning labels around propane, either the tanks themselves or the appliances, are very important. When you're doing kitchen or a bath, you have certain things called GFIC outlets. These are breakers that break at 7.5 amps. And you can make any outlet downstream of a GFIC plug a GFIC. Well, in the box of the GFIC, you have several little labels that you can place on the outlets that are downstream so that those are labeled also. So those are important. Standards and codes are subject to change from time to time. There's some changes coming to the NFPA 1192, which is the standard for RVs and travel trailers. Those changes include loft egress, possibly stair, rise and run, foam insulation, plumbing, and some safety regulations. When those changes come, we'll do an entire talk just on that. But for right now, we just want to let you know that they are coming, and we'll be looking for those also. So standards and codes are changing all the time, and we try to be proactive here at NOAA with what things are changing and what things make sense. As the municipalities are starting to look for different things, we can be flexible on what we are inspecting and what we're requiring as far as a standard. So we're always pursuing freedom to live here at NOAA. This is Robin Butler saying goodbye.